Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Snuggles and Storytime. My name is Amanda, and I'm so glad that you could join me today. Today, we're going to talk about a story that actually happened to me. And in this story, I was very scared. And there's a word for that. I'll tell you what it is right after we sing hello. So let's put our hands up so you can join me. Are you ready? Here we go. Hello, all my friends, how are you? Hello, all my friends, how are you? With the jiggle, 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 and a wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Hello, all my friends, how are you? So in today's story, friends, I was very scared. Have you ever been scared? Do you like feeling scared? Some people do. Some people love going to haunted houses around Halloween, and some people love to play jokes and scare other people, and some people love to watch scary movies. Now, when Miss Amanda was a little girl, she did not like to be scared. No way. I didn't like to be scared at all. I didn't like when people would jump out or surprise me even. I was very afraid of things that I didn't know was coming. So the word that you can use instead of scared, because scared is an okay word, but there are more words to describe what you're feeling as well. Today, I'm going to tell you about the word frightened. Let's spell it. F curls up and down and across. Okay. Then the next letter is R. I. G. Has a scooper on the bottom. H. T. That's fright. Fright. You could say, it gave me quite a fright, or it gave me quite a scare. Fright and scare is almost the same thing. So frightened, I need two more parts. The next part is E-N. E-N. And then because it's already done and it's happened, I need the past tense to tell me that it's done. And it's E-D. E-D. Frightened. That's the word we're going to talk about today. And it basically means that you're scared. So let's draw a scared face. So I have a circle head. And I have eyes. I'm going to make them big because when you're scared, your eyes get really big like this. Did you make big eyes? Good. And sometimes I wear glasses. So I'm going to put glasses on. And they go around my ears. And I have hair. I had bangs in this story. And I had long hair. There. Does that look scared? No. What am I missing? I'm missing a mouth. A scared mouth can look a bunch of different ways. It can be open like this, or it can be sad like this. You can have a lot of different feelings that are showing in your mouth. So when I was frightened in this story, my mouth went like this. I was worried and I was scared and I was confused. I was frightened. Now, are you ready to hear about when I was frightened? Okay, so when Miss Amanda was a little girl, she lived at a house that was kind of in the country. So a city is where people live close together, and there's lots of cars normally, and maybe buses or apartments or stores, things like that. A city. okay? And then there's the country. The country is the part on the outside where farms are. There's less houses, a little less cars, more tractors. Yeah. So Miss Amanda lived, here's the city, and here's the country. She lived right in between. Do you see that in between spot right here? I lived right in between. And at my house, we had a big garden, and we had a big shade tree, and we had a field behind us with the farmers planted crops on. And in the back, next to the garden, we had a circle on the ground where we would have a campfire. Some people call it a bonfire. We weren't camping, so we called it a bonfire. So it was a circle, and you would put sticks in it, and you would start it on fire. And sometimes we would sing songs around the campfire. And sometimes we would roast marshmallows and make s'mores where you put a marshmallow and chocolate and crackers together. And one time, because Miss Amanda doesn't like to be scared, one time she was very frightened because they heard a noise from the cornfield. And they didn't know what it was. It could have been an animal. It could have been a person trying to sneak up behind them. I was outside with my family, and we were sitting around the bonfire, and I heard this noise, and I kept looking. And I kept looking over my shoulders to see if I could catch a glimpse of what was that noise. But I couldn't see anything. Now, my sister, I have two sisters. My older sister is named Marcia, and she happened to have some friends over to join us for our bonfire. Now, Marcia is a good big sister, but she liked to tease and scare me. She did. Do you have a brother or a sister that likes to do that to you? It's not fun all the time, no, but she decided that in that moment around the bonfire, with Miss Amanda being very frightened, that would be the perfect time to tell a scary story. She and her friends made up stories. They were make-believe. But because I was so frightened, I thought they were real. She made up scary stories about what the noise could be. That maybe it was a wolf coming to eat me and drag me away. Maybe it was some bad guy sneaking through the woods, sneaking through the fields. And he was going to come sneak me away. Maybe it was going to be a raccoon that was going to sneak up behind me and jump right on my head. Maybe it was going to be a snake slithering through the grass unnoticed, and then it would slowly climb up my pant leg. I was so frightened by her stories that I screamed and I ran in the house to be safe. And while I was running as fast as I could back to the house, do you know what I heard? I heard my sister and her friends laughing and laughing. They thought it was fun to scare me. I didn't think it was fun. I was frightened. Now, because I'm older, I know they were joking, and I could have used my words to tell them that I didn't like it. Please stop. But I didn't when I was a little girl. I didn't tell her to stop. I didn't ask her to stop. So the next time you're frightened, remember to use your words, okay? Until next time, bye-bye.